Hallo meine Lieben, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Star Trek Online. Captain's Logbuch Nachtrag. Wir sind mit den Ventanern zusammengetroffen und haben sie unterstützt bei dem Kampf gegen eine Gruppe Kaiser. Diese Ventaner berichteten uns von einem Gegner, der sich mit dem Borg angelegt hat. Wir werden diese Sache weiter untersuchen.
Sir, wir empfangen eine Nachricht vom Sternenflottenkommando.
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto. The signal was garbled, and there's little more than their last known location in the data. Get out there and bring the Callisto home if you can.
It's been 32 years since Voyager finished its journey.
We thought we had left the Delta Quadrant behind us.
We were wrong.
The gateways to the quadrant are open.
And the choices we made have long-lasting effects. Now, we will help the friends we left behind.
And fight the rising darkness.
Voyager's first trip through the Delta Quadrant was a solitary one.
We must return to set things right.
This time, we must unite to survive.
Vielleicht gibt es Überlebende. Wir sollten die Trümmer scannen. Alles da. Initiieren Sie einen Scan. Bedauernswert. Können wir erkennen, wer der Angreifer war? Hören wir uns einmal an, was Sie zu sagen haben.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
7? Hier ist Captain Cato. 7, hier ist Captain Cato. Von der USS Poseidon. Wir haben reagiert, so schnell wir konnten.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
Da gibt es einigen Erklärungsbedarf. Steuermann, bringen Sie uns zur Station. Geben Sie das Überlebende aus dem Team rüber.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
In der Tat.
Attention trespassing endotherms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
Wir werden nicht zu ihren Gefangenen. Roter Alarm. Gefechtsstation. Waffenladen. Feuer erwidern! Weiterfahren! Laden Sie die Quantentorpedos! Feuer! Pfeile beladen! Stelle die Schilde daher! Starten wir bei Jägern! Schildpolarität umgehen! Waffenvolle Steuerung!
Voth has cut
You
transmission
have
and are
violated the
engaging
Voth
their work.
facility and will be.
Das ist zu viel für uns. Was?
Where are they going? It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
Das ist merkwürdig. Auf den Schirm.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Teray homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Wer genau sind die Terrain?
The Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
Es waren die Voth, die Terrain angegriffen haben. Sie sind so schnell verschwunden.
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Teray are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
Tja, dann sollten wir ihnen unsere guten Absichten zeigen. Steuermann, setzen Sie einen Kurs. Zum Terrain-System.
arrived in the Teray system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Was auch immer sie sind, sie haben ganz schön Feuerkraft. Die Angriffe waren, die Technologie ist herausragend. Ich kann irgendwo damit mithalten, ja. Gefechtsstation. Waffenladen. Feuer wieder. Feuerstrahl. Rakete umkehren.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
Macht sie so.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
Sie versuchen nicht einmal zu verhandeln. Beamen Sie uns runter.
The surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
Verstanden. Runterbiegen. Nummer 1, stellen Sie ein Außenteam zusammen.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Ja, legen wir los. An die Waffen, Leute.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Zufrieden helfen Sie. Hallo, Herr Touré.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet, right?
Ja, wir würden gerne wissen, was hier passiert ist.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
Wer sind diese Angreifer? Wir konnten ihre Schiffe nicht identifizieren.
The attackers were Vaadwaur. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Vaadwaur?
Impossible. It cannot be the Vaadwaur. I would know.
7? Wer sind die Vaadwaur?
This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vaadwaur, they were in cryostasis. I foolishly awoke their leader in a moment of curiosity. I didn't know their history. They were conquerors, despots. The Vaadwaur used underspace to rule the Delta Quadrant for decades. It was only when the other races banded together that they were defeated. At the time we encountered them, when I awakened them, Captain Janeway said she probably would have done the same thing. But it wasn't her choice, it was mine. I am responsible. However, the Vaadwaur we encountered did not have a level of technology like what we face here. This is far beyond anything the Vaadwaur are capable of developing in such a short amount of time.
Verstanden. Wie lautet der Plan?
My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
Klingt gut. Halten Sie nach Vaadwaur Ausschau. Sie werden bestimmt nicht glücklich über unser Vorhaben sein.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
Okay, wo muss man hin?
No further I blame myself for the Vaadwaur's return. It was a door best left unopened.
Runter geht da lang. Geben wir ihm Deckung.
We had to ally ourselves with the Turay to escape the Vaadwaur.
Ah. Feuer!
No further hostile beams detected. When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vaadwaur was statistically insignificant. No further hostile beams detected. Whatever happens here, no further we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat.
muss doch irgendwas gehen, oder?
I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Startup, okay.
Next, you must reinitialize the kinetic dampeners.
Startup dampers.
Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Satellite. Dampers. Satellite uplink.
Uplink reinitialized.
Okay. Haben wir das da oben vergessen? Macht ja nichts. Machen wir das flugs noch. So.
My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order.
Fahren Sie fort.
First, you must launch the startup sequencers.
Startup.
Next, you must reinitialize the kinetic dampeners.
Dampers.
Finally, you must establish the satellite.
Also wie vorher auch. Neustart. Sequenz. Okay. Und Satelliten. Uplink.
Connection reestablished.
Gut.
When we first rescued the Vaudois, we thought we could be allies.
Irgendwie möchten die nicht wirklich alliiert sein, nicht wahr? Also, K7. Guckst mir ganz schön auf die Pelle.
No further hostile beings detected.
Okay.
Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must update the defense protocols.
Defense protocol?
Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink.
Okay. Verteidigungsprotokoll? Initiiert. Und jetzt noch den Uplink.
defense node online.
Guti. Davor rücken. Wer war nur? Feuer!
No further hostile beams detected.
Feuer!
No further hostile beams detected. Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and align the node.
20
First, you must reboot the core matrix.
Kernmatrix.
Next, you must update the defense protocol.
Verteidigungsprotokoll.
Finally, you must align the...
Okay. Kernmatrix wird neu initialisiert. So, Verteidigungsprotokoll. Und das Hauptrelais anpassen. Sehr schön.
Uplink established.
Aktivieren des Verteidigungssystems. Achtung!
Starfleet, I need assistance at the central tower.
Verstanden. Sind unterwegs. Achtung, Wort, Treffer. Erstmal Soldatenfarzen.
No further hostile beams detected.
Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes. We'd be in good shape if the Vaadwaur hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
Wir müssen sie aufhalten, bis das Verteidigungssystem den Reaktivierungsvorgang abgeschlossen hat. Na dann.
The Teray took control of underspace after the Vaadwaur were defeated. Clearly, the Vaadwaur object.
Feuer!
Vaadwaur reinforcements approaching.
Also, noch mehr!
Fadwar are relentless. Probability of our survival is slim. Fadwar are tenacious fighters. We must be more so.
We can't keep this up forever!
What is that? No further hostile beings.
Odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Fadwar do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force.
Wirklich? In meiner Erinnerung wurden ihre Schiffe von den Batwa auseinandergenommen.
While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Teray. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
Ihr meint, dass Seven und ich das Verteidigungssystem wiederhergestellt haben.
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
Entschuldigung, Ballas. Erlaubnis erteilt.
Seven of 9.
Admiral.
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault! Your ship invaded the Voth outpost! You woke the Vardwar!
Vodwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong! The Vardwar have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Danke, Admiral.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
Noch nicht. Ich muss doch Gegenstände einsammeln. Da sind eigentlich auch noch Feinde über. Oh, und das was zum Skin. Ich denke, damit haben wir alles. Hm? Ja. Poseidon, 15 Beam bereit. Energie.
Thank you for assisting Seven and lending aid to the Touré. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaudouar, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
Ich stimme zu.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaudouar. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
Viel Glück, Seven. Seien Sie vorsichtig da draußen. Wir verlassen das System. Rufen Sie Admiral Janeway.
The Vaudouar. I had a feeling I hadn't seen the last of them. They were dangerous before, and now they have tech that can defeat the Voth. If the Vaudouar come for us, we need to be ready.
Dem stimme ich zu, Admiral.